Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I kind of did a different angle today just because the sun is like coming in. It's kind of washing me out, but it's okay. And don't mind the laundry in the back. It's been a day. So I just wanted to come on here. I actually want to show you guys something that I just recently bought. Sorry, I have to like get up and show you. So sorry. And now my camera's falling. Okay. So I actually went to Ulta last night and I got the Tula under eye balm, but then I also got, I'm out of breath. I've been like running around all day. The Tanologist face and body drops. So basically, if you haven't heard of what they are, they basically are just face tanning drops. So like you just like put some, like a few drops on your hands, make sure you moisturize and you just like apply it. This is the shade, it's in the shade medium, but I do kind of see a difference. Gives my face kind of like a natural glow, but I might get the dark shade next time. Cause you know when you're in Ulta and you're like about to check out and sorry, I took my camera, my phone. I was about to check out and my phone, no, sorry, I'm distracted. I was about to check out and you know like the little like areas where they have like a bunch of like travel size items right by the checkout. I saw this and I was like, I've been wanting to try this for a long time. This is just like a sample size, I believe, or this is actually the face drop size, but I know Target sells the big one. So if I like it, I might go back and get like the bigger size just because I love being tan, especially since it now is rearing fall and winter. My skin is like gonna be pale and stuff. So my phone keeps sliding down because you're balancing on like a plant. Literally, look at that's real life laundry. Okay, so, but this video, I actually wanted to do a new series on my channel with talking about books that I want to read this month. So I have a few books that I want to read. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold it because this is just not working as I thought it was gonna work. And it's really annoying me right now, but oh well. So the first one that I'm actually currently reading right now is called The Half-Blown Rose. I had mentioned this in my previous book lovers book video, but basically it's about Paris and I'm just gonna have to like set you guys up somewhere else because maybe I'm not well prepared at all. Okay, so now it's like darker, but I guess this is gonna have to work. So I'm sorry, my dresser's like wobbly. Okay, so don't mind that. So this is what the book looks like, Half-Blown Rose, and basically it's about a girl. She goes to Paris, and I'm about let me see what chapter I'm on. I'm on chapter 6. So it's just a really easy read. It's really like goofy and silly. Basically it's like about like a woman and she goes to Paris and she has like difficulties at home, so she left at Paris. It's a really good read. I actually got this at the library, so I need to read it pretty fast just because it is a library book, but it says it's new. So yeah, this is the first book that I want to read this month. I'm the type of person where I can't read multiple books at once. It's always like I have to read one and finish it completely and then start the other book, which is kind of annoying because I feel like most people can read a couple books at a time. But for this book, I'm kind of like, I don't know if anyone else is like this, like I'm kind of like skimming through it. I'm not necessarily like reading every single detail just because it's something that popped out at me right at the library. It's about Paris, so I'm kind of like more interested in like the Paris aspect of this book, but I do know what's going on. It's definitely a good fun read and there's some like words in French, so I don't know, it just kind of fits the vibe where I'm trying to manifest right now, and it's a really good book. Okay, so now moving on to 3 other books I want to read, like starting like mid-October or like into November, just because I feel like those are like the spooky months, more like before Christmas, I would say. So this book, I need to start really bad. I actually might start this book and read this book at the same time, just because, like I said, I'm more skimming through this book rather than like reading it fully. But this book I've been wanting to read for so long, but I've been waiting for more of like the Halloween time, fall time, spooky. And this writing, like big letters, are definitely my favorite style of writing in books. Like I feel like I can just read large print rather than small print really well, because sometimes when I read small print, my eyes kind of like, I don't know, it just messes with my eyes. But yeah, this is Veridity, if you don't know, by Colleen Hoover. Definitely a really popular book. I felt like the whole universe has read this book yet, but not me yet. But I'll definitely let you know my thoughts of it. If you guys have read this, leave a comment down below what you think of it, because I haven't read it yet and I really want to, but I just like need the time. I need like 4 hours just to read this book. But that's the next book I want to read. Following with the Colleen Hoover theme, I have 2 other books by her. I really love her style of writing. I just finished Ugly Love by her, and that book was by far my favorite. Just the whole, I felt like I was in a movie. I've also read It Ends With Us by her. It was good. It wasn't like my favorite. I feel like it got a little bit too much hype over social media, but it was actually a really good book, but it wasn't like my favorite. I really enjoyed Ugly Love a lot better, I would say. It was just a really, like, Ugly Love, I just felt like I was like, I flew past it. Like I flew, that didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like I just flew by it. I don't even know what I'm saying. But the next book that I want to read I'm really uncomfortable right now. Like I'm on my knees and like I'm bending over and I'm like trying to like talk to the camera, but I have like nowhere else to put my phone. Maybe it'll work now because I feel like I'm really uncomfortable in this. And it's hot now, like the sun is like beaming down. So let me just try to make this work. And my neighbor, like, he just stares at me inside and it's really awkward, but it is what it is. Okay, that's better. So this is the next book by Colleen Hoover. It's called Lila, and I really wanted to read this book just because now Chanel's out of under the bed. Because the cover, it just screams like fall time to me. It's very like, you can tell. But basically this is just about, and also it is like more large print, which I actually really enjoy. So love can haunt or heal. When Leeds meets Lila, he's convinced he'll spend the rest of his life with her until an unexpected attack leaves Lila fighting for her life. After weeks in the hospital, Lila recovers physically, but the emotional and mental scarring has altered the woman Leeds fell in love with. In order to put their relationship back on track, Leeds whisks Lila away to the bed and breakfast where they first meet. Once they arrive, Lila's behavior takes a bizarre turn, and that's just one of the many inexplainable occurrences. Here he comes. My milk. Okay. I got these cute little fall cups at Target. They also have like a candy one, but oh yeah, don't mess with that. That's mommy's Tanner. But basically this book is just like screaming my name. Definitely another book that I want to read through the rest of the month into November. And then the last one that I've had for a while, but I haven't got a chance to read yet, is Reminders of Him. I've heard many good things about this book. So basically it's about a young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life. She was in prison and she gets out and she's trying to rebuild her relationship with her child, which I think is going to be really interesting. So yeah, I do like more, I don't know, I just really like Colleen Hoover. I think she's an amazing author and I really want to read more books by her. I really want to pick up November 9 by her because I finished Ugly Love, and I heard online that it like, I heard online it like has something to do with Ugly Love, like you need to read November 9 after Ugly Love. So I might read that, but that's my 4 books that I'm gonna try to read through this month into next. So Reminders of Him, Layla, Veridity, and Half Blown Rose. Grayson's like was spraying my perfume all over my books. But if you guys have read any of these books, let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any other book recommendations, leave the comment down below. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.